Hi Capricorn, welcome to Loveful Tarot. My name's David, and today we're going to be doing your general reading for the month of May and right into June. This is for any Capricorn looking for any guidance and messages in their daily lives. Remember, if this video doesn't resonate with you, I'll have other videos coming up for you soon. So today, Capricorn, we're going to start off with one card from the Moonology Oracle deck for you. Then we're going to do 3 main cards from the Jumbo Rider-Waite deck, plus 3 clarifier cards for each of those, okay? So let's begin with your reading, Capricorn. Always going to be a chill vibe here with me. We're going to have a good time, and we don't take ourselves too seriously, okay? So I'm just going to give this a little bit more of a shuffle here, and let's see what we have in store for you for the month. Universe, let's get a message for Capricorn for the month of May. Okay. What do we need to know for Capricorn? Universe, please give me a message for Capricorn. Okay, we have the answers you need are coming. There you are. So a lot of you are waiting for something to finalize here. You need answers to a situation. You are uncertain about something in your life right now. You are either undecided, or you need assistance, or you've been waiting on the sidelines a bit and wanting some answers, okay? So this could be in regards to anything as coming from a relationship. This could be a purchase, a major purchase like a home or car, or this could be in regards to your health, okay? Or this could also be in regards to your career and what you are doing, okay? So let's take a look and see what we have for you. I'm going to cut the deck one more time, and let's see what we have for you, okay? All right, so Capricorn, your first card will be, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? All right. Your next card, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. One more card. Lastly, we have, another Wands. We have here the Eight of Wands in the upright position. So, definitely a lot of maybe even action here that's going to happen to you. I'm seeing for a lot of you Capricorns that some of you may be hesitant about a situation. Some of you are motivated by some sort of engagement here or commitment. And there could be news or messages coming into you, all right? So firstly, let's deal with the Queen of Wands. A lot of you Capricorns, this could be your energy here, okay? So not necessarily a fire sign, which you could be dealing with here, but I'm seeing it more as your energy going into the month here for May. And so a lot of you will feel as if you are being blocked or held back from a situation, okay? Some of you are uncertain about something. I'm getting even disorganized and seeing yourself not being able to complete something or having doubt in yourself, okay? And your confidence. And so this energy will kind of follow you through for the month here, okay? Keep in mind, the answers you need are coming. So either you're being impatient about the situation for some of you want the answers right now, some of you want everything to happen right away for you, okay? And here with the Four of Wands in reverse, some of you may have ideas of what you'd like to be happy here. With the Four of Wands here in reverse here, a lot of you may be delayed here with something. So there could be a celebration or something that you were planning that's on hold. There could be issues with family or people around you here that are close to you that you're disconnecting from, a lot of you. There could be you avoiding a situation in this matter here, okay? And so whatever this issue is, you either have these doubts and you have these concerns about whether or not you're going to complete this, whether or not this is going to happen truly to you. But I'm seeing later on here with the Eight of Wands is something will be coming in. Something will be coming in quite quickly. This could be news. This could be some sort of message or contact with someone that gives you good news here, okay? Which then actually I also see here with the Eight of Wands here, you're going to be moving towards something positive, and there's going to be something that follows any hesitancy that you have prior to that, okay? So you'll definitely be getting the news or the answers that you need for a lot of you. Okay, and whatever this is that you need, it's going to help you complete whatever task or whatever it is that you're thinking about here. So if we put this to real world examples here, let's say you're dealing with a relationship with someone, okay? And maybe for some of you, there could be issues with doubting whether or not this person is right for you. And for a lot of you, you may get the answers from them. Maybe, there were texts back and forth that weren't really communicating whether or not this person was into you. And you may have doubts whether or not this person was someone that maybe you can marry or would be part of your life. And so you're going to receive this news. You're going to be able to make that decision, okay, with the answers that are coming in. I'm not saying the answers are necessarily positive, but they could be something that will be useful for you to move on. For others, okay, if this is something in regards to work or a project or something that you're trying to get an answer to here, like I said, you may run into some delays. You may run into some blocks here. You may have some confidence issues. You may be very impatient here. And you're going to see things carry out later on in the month for you, okay? And so this news will be coming in. Let's get some more clarifiers for you, okay? Capricorn, we're going to start off with the Queen of Wands. So universe, what messages do we need to know for the Queen of Wands? Let's get some clarifiers here for the Queen of Wands. What do we need to know for the Queen of Wands? Okay. All right, first card we have for you is the Ten of Swords, okay? Your next card, we have here the Four of Swords, okay? All right. All wands, all swords, perhaps? Maybe. And let's get one more clarifier for the Queen of Wands for you. Let's see what else we got in store for you, okay? Let's see, universe. What else do we need to know? We have the King of Cups in reverse. So the Queen of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, and then the King of Cups in reverse. So I'm definitely seeing here that there's a lot of thought processes involved here and emotional pain for some of you. Some of you may not know how to deal with things emotionally, especially here with the King of Cups in reverse. For others, you could also be dealing with a water sign here, okay? So let's focus first on the Ten of Swords. So this card comes up when a lot of you are anxious about something. Some of you may feel as if you are overthinking the situation, okay? It's bothering you a lot. You're bringing this up all the time amongst people around you, okay? It's heavily in your thoughts. You're like obsessed about it. Some of you are so focused on this that it's starting to ruin your daily life and also your nightlife, okay? So some of you may have nightmares about this, or you may be dreaming about this a lot. Some of you are definitely scared of the situation I'm seeing for some of you. For others, it could just be anxiety about the outcomes or not having answers towards something. You may be waiting for something and that's making you anxious, okay? So for some of you, this could be news for a test. This could be an outcome for something that's going to move your life forward, okay? This could be a health issue, a test at a hospital or at a doctor's. This could also be some sort of test at work or some sort of promotion that you're looking forward to. For others, okay, you may be worried about your partner here or the person that you're dealing with. It could be a friend that you have romantic interests with. And this is someone you think about a lot and you worry that this is not going to work out. Okay, so that hesitancy and self-confidence is confirmed here with the Ten of Swords. Then we have here the Four of Swords. So some of you may be finding yourself withdrawing from the situation for now because you're not able to handle that, okay? You feel stressed out just thinking about it. So some of you may be advised to take a break. Some of you may get some counseling or some help here from others around you. Some of you will just be taking that break and basically seeking that inner wisdom within yourself, okay? I'm getting that energy from the Hermit here as well, but this is a card that you're going to be taking some relaxation time, some time for yourself, some time to think about what outcomes you want to happen and how to change things for the better, okay? And if this is a waiting game for a lot of you, you're going to be distracted and find yourself something else in the meantime instead of stressing out anymore, okay? So you're going to come to a period where you're stressed out. Then you're going to come into a period where you're going to be withdrawn a bit and you're going to not think about the situation anymore. And you're going to take and pace yourself a bit, okay? Which will be definitely good for your mental health for sure. So next we have the King of Cups for you. This is another clarifier for the Queen of Wands. Like I said, this could be a water sign you're dealing with, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But Capricorn, if it isn't a person that may be helping you in a situation, or actually they wouldn't be helping you, they may be causing some issues or rifts here, okay? They may be feeding this this problem. They may be putting you down. They may be using words that are hurting you emotionally, okay? And for others, you just feel distraught. This is not necessarily a person that you could be dealing with. If it is the energy that you're resonating here with the King of Cups, I'm saying that a lot of you may feel like things are out of control and you're not able to feel anything anymore because you've just went through so much of this anxious energy. You really have nothing left in you, okay, emotionally. And so the worry does continue on the sidelines for you, which is fine, okay, Capricorn? But let's take a look now and see what this Four of Wands in reverse is all about, okay? So, universe, let's get some more clarifiers for the Four of Wands. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of May and into June? First card we have is the Fool card. Okay, your next card. Universe, what else do we need to know for Capricorn for the month of May? There we go. Next card up, guys, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, and one more clarifier for you. Let's get one more here. Universe, what else do we need to know about the Four of Wands in reverse for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know about the Four of Wands? Okay. Okay, we have here the Two of Swords. Okay. So let's put this aside for a minute. All right. Capricorn, it's looking to me like you want a new start. You want something to not even have happened to you. You may have not been put in this situation here, okay? Some of you have high hopes for a situation where you're very positive about something and you want to move forward. You want to change. You want to be better. You want to be the best that you can be. And because, you know, a lot of you maybe have taken a few steps back or you've delayed a certain situation. If this is for some of you, if this is in terms of a relationship and we're talking about commitment and marriage and happiness and family here, a lot of you may be removed from that situation. So either you don't have that situation right now and you're really hoping to have that, okay? And you need answers. Some of you may be purchasing a home, I'm seeing here, and you're worried that you're not going to get that mortgage or you're not going to get that deal here with the home here, okay? Or maybe you can't bring up the finances for some of you, but I'm seeing this energy of like, you know what, let's go for it and see what happens, but I do have major doubts, okay? And this is an excited energy for you. And you may be anxious still, you may be terrified, you may have thought this all over, you're completely emotionally invested, it is stressing you out. But there is a sense of hope that you carry with this endeavor or project or person, okay? And so this idea of happiness for you or this completed purpose or goal here, okay, really will affect you. And like I said with the King of Cups earlier, that a lot of you will feel emotionally unstable. But things here in terms of any sadness or loss, you are willing to take this loss now. You're willing to accept what you're getting into. You've already, gambled certain things here. And now you're just needing the answers so you can move forward. And so there's no sense of regret anymore at this point. You're going to take that leap with the Fool. You're going to feel as if, you know what, at this point, I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens. And so emotionally, that actually does lift a little bit of a burden for a lot of you Capricorns, okay? And you're going to come out of that really down energy that you've been carrying for a while now. And of course, here we have a decision that needs to be made as well here. So a lot of you may be forced with a decision that comes to play here. You may have to make a choice here in regards to a situation or a person here, okay? And you will be deciding. And I think either choice that you make is going to be beneficial to you, which will lead you to a certain point where you're going to get that communication or that answer that you need, okay? Because sometimes we're hesitant about making the effort in a situation here, or we're unsure about the consequences and the results. So we tend to stick with what we know and what we're, used to. All right, let's get another clarifier here for the Eight of Wands. I have first for you that just came out is the Six of Wands for you. Okay. Let's get two more clarifiers for you for the Eight of Wands. Universe, let's get two more clarifiers for the Eight of Wands. So, what answers are coming through to you? What are you going to find out, and how will you deal with the situation? Okay. Let's see for you, Capricorn. All right. Well, guess what? You have the Nine of Swords. So another card of pain and anxiety here, okay? What type of loss are you suffering from still? Let's get into that in a bit. Let's get one more card. Okay, I'm getting this card here. So we have the Three of Wands in reverse for you, okay? So I'm getting a clearer picture about the Eight of Wands for you. In terms of this good news coming in, a lot of you, okay, are going to get the answers you need, and you're going to feel immediate relief. Some of you are going to be so happy about the news here or the message here coming through to you, okay? It's going to be a positive one. It's going to be a battle well fought here. So any issues that you felt that you were losing, or that you were disappointed, or you felt like you weren't good enough or confident enough here, okay? All those things go away, okay? That feeling of defeat and, just loneliness and self-sabotage even for some of you, this card confirms that you will then get that news and things will work out for you. How amazing is that, okay? So, you're going to feel a bit on top of the world after all this. You've built up to this point now, okay? And things are looking great. You're going to get the answer that you need. It's actually going to be a victory for you. And you're going to say, you know what? Why did I even go through all of this mess when I should have just gone with it, gone with the flow in the first place, and made that choice and let go of any emotional burdens that I held on to, okay? But see, with the Nine of Swords, some of you may still be thinking about things, and I mentioned with the Ten of Swords that you would be having bad dreams as well, but the Nine of Swords definitely confirms here that you may have some residual thoughts here, a negativity, like either A, you don't deserve the situation, or you can't believe that these things are actually happening to you. And so you're going to replay this over and over in your head again, and you're going to sometimes feel as if you don't deserve, or a lot of you feel as if something bad's going to happen again, because how can something good happen without something bad happening to you? That's what I'm getting here for a lot of you Capricorns, okay? But there is no need to worry here, okay? Even though you may have some negative thoughts still lingering, I'm seeing with the Three of Wands in reverse here that whatever it is that you're going to now do, okay, you may take a bit of a break here. You may decide, okay, you know what? Right now, I'm not going to focus too much on I have the answers that I need, but I'm not necessarily going to go with this right away. I'm going to take this time to reevaluate. I'm going to take this time to now focus on maybe even something else in my life, okay? So you may not necessarily proceed completely. For instance, let's say this is a property that you're dealing with, okay, or a home. Some of you may find you get the good news that you're able to put through an offer, or the banks have approved you, or you got this offer, okay? Some of you may find, okay, well, guess what? Right now, I'm going to have to cancel certain plans because I'm going to be engaged in this situation for some of you. For others, You may then now focus on something else. And so if you were worried about getting new furniture and all that, you're just going to take a break right now, and you're not going to focus too much on this home anymore because it's been stressing you out so much, okay? Even though you've succeeded and you've gotten the answer that you wanted, all right? Because sometimes, you know, it's just been so overwhelming for you, you need to just take a break from that. So a lot of you may have a pause here. Things will still move forward, but there may be a pause in terms of planning into the future too far ahead here for a lot of you, just because it's been stressing you out too much. And that's definitely an okay thing for you. I'm really glad that things will work out for you in the long run here. So again, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, Capricorn, I'll have other ones coming up for you soon. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I really appreciate you being here. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It always helps to get me new viewers, and it makes me happy. So please, guys, do what you can to help me out here. I really appreciate it. I'll be back again soon with another video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.